Hey guys, this is Kiki for Metal and High Heels, and I am at my home right now. I am going to talk to you about Warcraft the movie, and I thought I could give you a kind of background from my point of view. I wasn't very much, I didn't know the Warcraft world until last year when I started playing Hearthstone and later Heroes of the Storm, the Blizzard games. So I thought I would show you a little bit of the game
That deck is only for
while I talk to you about the game. And well, I knew I knew some of the characters on the film because of these games, because of Hearthstone and because of Heroes of the Storm, and because I am curious. Wait, was that ranked? No, ranked. Okay, maybe. And because of my curiosity, I always read a lot on the internet about the backgrounds of these characters and about their history. So right now I'm going to play Thrall on Hearthstone, and Thrall actually appeared on the Warcraft movie. It wasn't really named on the movie, but I believe it is a little baby orc that was shown at the beginning and end of the movie. So I really loved the movie. As I told you, I'm fairly new to this universe and to these stories, but I really liked it a lot. Not only in the graphic sense, but also the story. It was a very cool story. I always have liked all the stories with all orcs and elves and all of that stuff. And in my opinion, for a game, it has a lot of very deep stories, and they were very nicely translated to the big screen, so to speak. They did a very good job. There's a character, of course, that's not there. And, oh, I have overload with that one? Yeah, anyway. And it's the character of the female, of a very important female orc, Garona. And she's very important to this story. But she isn't in this story, in the original story, so I guess that might be kind of confusing, but it's actually a very important role that she plays. She is a prisoner at the beginning of the story, and she's a prisoner at the beginning of the story. She gets freed in the middle of a battle between the orcs and the humans of Azeroth. So she gets freed and becomes kind of a diplomatic intermediary between the humans and the orcs because she can speak both languages. So she begins as a translator and then is kind of a diplomatic intermediator there. And I don't want to spoil much, but she ends up having to wait a second, guys. Wait just a second here. I'm not sure what to do. No, that's not gonna help me much. Yeah, I haven't played in a long while. Anyway, so Garona ends up having to make a very difficult decision at the end of the movie that breaks her heart, but also, but is also for the greater good. So she's a heroine very much. And Duncan Jones, the director of the Warcraft movie, had a little interview that I'm gonna link on the description, where he said that the character of Garona was born outside of the Warcraft story, but it was very important to him to have female leads on the big screen. So that's why he put her in there. And as I just told you, she ends up having a lot of being a very strong character and having a lot of power and being very important to the story in general. So that was a great move on their part. Okay, so I lost my board control here, and I need some kind of miracle, I guess. No, this might do. Or at least help me a little bit. Yeah, that too. Yeah, so for me it was a very it was very thrilling and very exciting to see all of these different characters, which I had read a little bit about, come to life and yeah, be just so very powerful. They had a very powerful impact on me, I must admit. I have to admit I cried a lot during the film. Well, not a lot, but I did cry. There were very, very moving moments, and it was all over this fight between being true to yourself and doing good things and thinking of the greater good, of the good of the species, and well, you know, the orcs wanted the orcs to be preserved, and they need a new place to live, and they also have to find a way to live peacefully, and well, you know the story is better than me. It was a very, very, very heart-wrenching battle at points, because yeah, it's the age-old question of what to do in matters of yeah, I don't know, greater success or the good for everyone. And yeah, the good and evil, the battles of good and evil. So I really, really like the film, and I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna leave you I'm gonna leave you saying go to watch that film. I'm very looking forward to the next films, to the sequels, and I left the movie theater, went straight on my phone on the internet and wanted to read every single backstory of each character that was featured in the movie. It left me just wanting more of this. Yeah, so guys, go watch it. As I told you, this one right here is Thrall. That is getting I'm playing Thrall, and I'm getting my butt kicked right now, and he is one of the orcs that was featured on Warcraft, the movie. So go see that, and meanwhile I'm gonna try to learn some more.
Behold the might of
Stormwind. I'm gonna let you guys watch this game until the end. Oh. The music, by the way, that you can hear in the background is the Warcraft suite from by Video Games Live. I'm not sure if that's a compilation, but I will link the track on Spotify on the description as well. Do I forfeit? No, I never forfeit. I never concede. Oh, damn.
For the Alliance!
no. One more.
Job's
Okay.
done.
Job's done. And there I am. That was it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That was my little review of Warcraft the movie with some Hearthstone action. I hope you like it. Go see the movie.